Secret Service Sam, the podcast is Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's not so secret because you're here. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Hey, this is Samson. How are you doing? I'm working on the intro. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Let me just make sure here, guys. We are going live on Instagram also for the first time. Very excited about that. I am new to some of this live streaming gizame, but I have got an excellent guest with me today. I'm not bringing him on just yet. He's finishing up some things. But if you guys don't know, yesterday I went live from Cassie Ventura's apartment building. Now that sounds very controversial. A lot of people are like, Sam, why are you doing it? Why? And I'll tell you guys, I wasn't live from inside her apartment. There was another creator, Mike Law One, I believe. Let me see what his name was real quick so I can make sure I have this right. He actually went up to Cassie's apartment, I believe, which was very interesting. Let me just show you yesterday. And also RIP to Hulk Hogan. Died today, guys. He was 71 years old. He was a legend in the land of WWE wrestling. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. Okay, we got some folks here on the Insta. Hello to all my friends here on the Liz Ive. I have my friend and hilarious comedian Brandon Brody who will be joining us. So I will be here. We're on YouTube as well. I'm going to pull this little window out here so I can get all my live streaming activities together. If you guys are just joining the feed, I'm very excited. I'm going to be going through my notes. And guys, I had pages. This is all from sitting inside the Diddy trial. Somebody had a great idea. I'm going to put it into a book. Hang on one second, guys. This is Jorge, my gardener, who's calling. 1 second. Let's see. Is he? Jorge, you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, real quick, Jorge. I know. I'm sorry. I've been out of town for a couple months actually. I just can I maybe call you back in a little bit? I want to talk to you about knocking down that cinder block wall.
Where?
Over at my old house.
In Griffin Park?
Yes. Well, yeah, but let me can I call you back?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Jorge. Okay.
Sure.
Great guy, gardener, construction, anything you need. My man's Jorge there. Guys, thank you for joining. Love you, Sam. You're an inspiration to all creatives. You have my vote for president of TikTok. Thank you so much, Corey. You're hilarious. Now, Corey, I don't know if you've noticed and what you think about this, but I've started to say president of the world because TikTok literally gave me an account ban this morning for making a video. I'll show you the video. I literally almost got my entire account taken down for this video. Hold on, see what you guys think if it's that controversial. Crazy, the house is on fire. So, Obama, can we believe this? Obama for treason, for Russian Gate, the Russian hoax. Obama, do you know how to spell Epstein? O-B-A-M. Nobody wants the files released. Nobody cares about Epstein. They only care about Obama. Get him. He doesn't have presidential immunity like Trump does. Get Obama right now. What do you guys think about this, Patriots? Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, my God. Caitlin Clark. Is that her name? I think Noah said the basketball player. I don't know. I digress. Asked an interesting question. She said, are you just doing this because Trump said you were no good a few weeks ago, and so now you're just doing this to get right with the press? Now, we all know they're never going to arrest Obama. Look, if Obama is guilty, arrest him. Arrest him right now. Can you, though? I'm not sure. He has presidential immunity. What are we doing here, Patriots? We want the Epstein files. I think I speak on behalf of all global patriots and the entire American public. Just release the files. If you're not on the files now, somebody said that he's in the files several times, and then they even said in these pictures, we're protecting the victims, but no, I'm starting to think of that you're protecting these sick men. Why are we protecting these sick men, America? Don't we all agree? I mean, when you go to prison, all right, somebody who does this to underage people is immediately handled by the prison public, right? We all agree. Even the worst of prisoners agree that men who do things like this should be brought to justice. Am I right? Do you support this or do you not? I think as Americans, we all support the release of the Epstein files. We don't care about the Obama, right? That was 2016. It's 2025 and Trump won. What are we doing here? Patriots, let me know what you think in the commentary. Do you want the Epstein files released, fully released, unredactified? Don't redactify it. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in these here commentaries. I don't like predators at all, and I think they should all go to jail. Period. You know what you guys think. Secret Service Sam out Samson for president of the world. Now, that is the video that just almost got my entire TikTok, 500,000 followers taken away. I got an account ban warning. Luckily, I submitted appeal. I won the appeal. I got it back. If you guys don't know, it's traumatizing when they threaten to take your account away. This is what happens. You see when you see that, you're in trouble. By the way, too, on TikTok, they have been taking away 1,000 followers in a week. I never lose followers, and all of a sudden 100 a day. Psychological warfare here, guys. But I have my man's Brandon Brody is ready to come on this here show. So let me bring him into the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, invite my bro, Brandon Brody. What's up, Brody? How you doing?
What's up, Sam, Secret Service Sam? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
You know, man, keeping it secret and servicey like I do.
I know, I love it. You know, it's keeping it real private.
Yeah, real private. You know what I'm saying, Brody? Now, Brody, obviously, you and I have been friends for a long time. You've watched me grow on TikTok. Now, Brody, just give the people, I'll introduce you. Brandon Brody, if you guys don't know, he was a host on 106 and Park. He was a host of Crash Leaks. He was a host of The Experiment. I'm just reading off posters off the back of his wall.
You're like Kaiser Soze and The Usual Suspects, just reading off.
Exactly. But no, Brody is probably one of my most closest and accomplished friends here in the comedy game. But Brody, explain to the people, you are the reason for Secret Service Sam.
That is actually a true statement, man. I'm actually Sam's father. I gave birth to him, and he wouldn't have been here without me if I didn't find.
I'm what they call severely light-skinned.
Yes, really light-skinned. No, but on a serious note, our good friend Yane Coleman, man, she hit me up one day and said she wanted to do this this Oval Office skit, like on some Kamala Harris type of situation. And she wanted me to play Secret Service agent. And she was like, do you know any white guys that would play a Secret Service agent? And I was like, I got the perfect white guy for you. And so I showed her your account. And she's like, oh, hell no. That's the racist guy. Right, and I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, remember from Martin Luther King Day, he's the one that tore down that poster. And I was like, Yane, that was a skit. He's a comedian. I was the one filming it. Like I authorized. I kind of told him. I said, "Yo, you should pull down that poster and be like, you know what? Martin Luther King Day is over. We need to take this down." And it was funny. Everyone that knows us knew, that was in on the joke. They knew it was hilarious. She, as my friend, that kind of just saw it as a fly on the wall, had no idea what was going on. So I convinced her that Samson wasn't completely racist. And then
which was hard. Like, okay. I was cracking up. Because it was the Banaka CEO We had said it was the Banaka CEO. Then we edited a fake video that I went on TMZ.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, we did a part 2 of his apology because that was the thing we were playing on. We were so tired of because all these CEOs were doing racist stuff and then in their jobs. That was kind of why we played into that.
Yeah,
that was the genius.
And we were saying too how I kind of had the idea. We were in your elevator and there was a Martin Luther King Day flyer, and you were just like, it was gonna be replaced the next day, and we were like, what a joke that they're just gonna take this down. Nobody is caring really. It's and then I start to I'm taking it down. Like, what are you doing? No, Martin Luther King Day is over. It was yesterday. And I go, I do my Karen.
I'm acting like this. I'm like this crazy guy takes it off. So we made it look like right in the moment, like like you're catching it right in the middle of the moment. And Sam's taking it down. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is seriously you're really gonna do that type of thing. And so then we had a fake TMZ thing go up showing it, and then we did another one of this was great. We edited clips of an existing TMZ interview with someone else, and we made it so that it sounded like Sam was literally talking to Harvey and was an oh boy in the studio, So we matched it up like a Zoom call with them, and it's like you guys got to check it out. It's too funny.
Well, now
you're in on the joke.
I can find that real quick.
If you can find that, man, and I'll keep telling the
story.
So.
CEO. And we even had Banaka CEO.
Banaka. Who's thinking of Banaka, the old breath fresh spray? Like, that's the most random business that we just haven't heard of.
Here it is. Okay.
So show the original video first.
Let me go. Hold on.
Find the original video first, because that's the one so they can understand.
Let me go full screen for me, just so people know this is edited. And hey, I'm a good editor, man. What can I say? And Brody is a great producer.
Show the first one, Sam. Show the first video.
Show
the outrage in the elevator. Give them some.
I don't know if I have that first. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure I do. So
let's see. Well, I'll show this one real quick because there might be parts of it.
These people need context, man. That was too.
But this is pretty good.
Because we're damn near doing a TMZ series. I found it. Sam.
Oh, you did? Okay, show it to people. Okay. Now, just to let people know, this just goes to show I'm a really good actor. I'm not really a good racist. Okay. There you go, Brody. I'll go full screen on yours.
Okay.
All right,
so as you can see, it says Banaka CEO caught removing MLK posters, and then we made it say it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, okay? You had a dream. What? You're filming this? Oh, really? Oh, now, so you're going to say I'm a Karen? Okay, fine. I'll put it back. But it's Tuesday. The dream is over. It's Tuesday, okay?
So that's part one.
It's Tuesday. The dream is over.
Because people would scroll through. I started doing these fake TMZ things, and then everyone just stops like, whoa. And then look at Samson's face caught in the act.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Classic TMZ. And then show them the other part 2.
Okay, so then we came off, and this was disgraced Banaka CEO comes clean on MLK tirade.
Say he is joining us right now, the man, the myth. This is an incredible story. To do this, just set the scene of how you encountered him, what you talked about. It's just a great story.
So Harvey, I was in the elevator. I was in our building taking down a MLK poster because it was Tuesday, which I didn't think was a big deal. And I love Martin Luther King. Exactly. And look, we donate millions of dollars every year to the NCAACP, but it was Tuesday. And then that predator started filming me out of nowhere. That predator.
Yeah.
Go back on this guy's life.
But I don't have a racist bone in my body. Thank you, Jamal.
What
Jamal.
happened here?
I was on ketamine that day.
Which is what ketamine is. It's an anesthetic, but it's also used to treat depression, anxiety. Yep. It's also a recreational drug.
That's right. That ketamine made me racist that day. That is an awful, evil pill, and I am off it effective immediately. And I am also stepping down as CEO of Banaka because I love this company That is all.
Absolutely.
Is it off? No? Are we off? God, I hate the black guy. Oh
Damn,
my God, I
good.
forgot Brody and your arm reaching in, serving me the milk.
Yeah,
so, you know, excellent work there, Brody. Excellent producing. Brody was like, hold on, I got to get my arm coming in with the milk.
Yeah. Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
Dude, that is ridiculous. So, yeah, so people thought I was racist from that.
But anyway, so anyways, from that moment, Yane didn't want to work with Samson because she really truly believed.
Right. Yeah, I forgot we were talking about. Hold on, Brody.
We're acting. So ultimately, we get to set and we're working her skits. You know, she wanted to work hers in, of course, first, and then after we both had a little time to kind of do our own little thing. Sam just ducks off in the corner at some point and is just talking like he's the Secret Service agent in the White House in the Oval Office. Nobody knows what he's doing. He posts it. The video blows the hell up. I think people really thought he was a Secret Service guy.
Yeah,
so then after that, he kept doing some Secret Service stuff, kind of talking about the president and just different things like that. And then it just became talking about what's going on in the world. And people were like really thinking it's this maybe retired Secret Service agent or an active Secret Service agent. It was the lines were very blurry. Putting on a blazer in your bedroom, just relating the day's news. And so then after that, I mean, it just started really picking up. I mean, you're hitting 10,000, then like 30,000, and 40. Then it just kept blowing up and blowing up and blowing up.
Yeah,
and it definitely was that. By the time the Diddy trial hit, man, that's when you found out, like, oh shit, I'm the voice of Diddy right now.
The voice of Diddy. And here's a real quick Yane. Make sure you guys follow her. I mean, you can see, she has a few million on TikTok, but she's hilarious. She's the face card person. But yeah, it was so crazy. And then it was like going from the folklore of Diddy to the actual inside the courtroom of Diddy. It's pretty crazy how far the character has come.
It's wild. I mean, it's that joke we always talk about, failing upward. You know, you literally became a journalist. Like,
I mean, it's funny. I got somebody who says, I'm watching you from India. Thank you, from India. I learned one of my Indian followers who early on, I was pronouncing Judge Subramanian's name incorrect.
Oh boy.
Subramian, really? I heard another reporter say submarinian. Come on, you guys. It's Subramanian.
Subramanian.
I have no problem saying Roethlisberger, Kaczynski, Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Last name, even though it's got the N word in it.
Yo, follow this guy, Arun, for my life. So when I was doing the trial, I just see that video, Subramanian. So I learned how to pronounce the name right because everybody was butchering it, man.
I mean, there's a lot of names to remember, you know, and I'm not gonna. It's like, and even in that, at least, you know, it's like, I hope he knows you can laugh about it at your own mix-ups in the names. I mean, we all mess up names, honestly.
Exactly.
People call me Brody sometimes, and I just know like, they're phonetically looking at it.
Yeah, they call me Crouton. Oh, Oscar's in the house. One of my oldest LA friends who I work with.
Oscar, big ass. What's up, dog?
You know, Oscar. Oscar makes the most delicious paellas, man.
Yeah, he does. His paella, man. I mean, you're going to give him sexual favors. It's so good, you know. It's some good paella.
Yeah,
or at least hire someone.
Yeah, I mean, he comes and he's got the huge dish, and Oscar's from Costa Rica, Puerto Vida. Also, we got Dante Barrett up on the Facebook Live. What's happening? Let me just show his little comment. He's laughing, guys. He's dying laughing. Those emojis mean he's laughing pretty hard. I gotta say
when the tears are coming out sideways, it's like, yo, I'm loving it.
That's like, what? I'm loving it. You know what I just heard? Speaking of I'm loving it, Pusher T from the Clips fame.
See, you said his name wrong. You said Pusher with an ER. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Pusher. Oh man, I'm always ER in it. I'm always hard R in it.
You gotta leave that ER out of there, man.
I know. It's just, I don't know. It's my ancestors in me, I guess. But Pusha T apparently came up with the "I'm loving it" slogan, but he did not sign royalties. So he actually did the Arby's jingle apparently, and he was smarter that time and secured 40% royalties.
Wow.
But that's interesting. Yeah, the I'm loving it. I mean, right? Did I do that right?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Do that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I mean, he was
That
probably
sucks,
just sitting
man.
there.
I know that Pusha T lost a lot of Big Macs like that. I know that's the shit he don't like.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know, and they're like, dude, take out all that. Take out the clips beat and just give us that ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, he was doing the...
It's hard to do at the same time, though.
The grinding beat, right? Grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah.
I'm loving it. Yeah, originally it was grinding.
Yeah.
Grinding. That's right. Thank you, Dante, for that. Dante hit us up. We knew what the song was, though, Dante.
That grinding beat, man.
That grinding. I mean, when that beat came out, that was just like, what?
Now, we weren't ready for it. It's so simple. It was the best. I remember I was like in high school at the time.
Yeah.
And it was a beat that everyone would play on their lockers. Like you could play that beat, and it sounded really good on lockers. Like I mean, lockers were the percussive instrument to play that grinding beat on.
That was a locker beat, Brody.
It was definitely a locker beat.
I'm gonna get into Brody. Like I said, I got notes from every day. Dude, I have 3 notebooks. You guys, I need to write a book. Somebody said I need to like enter this into Chat GPT and then just write a Diddy book. You know. The Diddyology.
It might be able to read your handwriting, you know. Let
me see. It's not very good.
Oh, it's gonna turn the pictures into dicks, but like everything else, the writing it'll turn into actual, English. It'll turn into Times New Roman.
Times New. There you go. Now let me see who we got. Oh, King Push. Somebody said, yep. Brothers Keepers Productions. There we go. I'm just looking at. We got a lot of people over on the gram. A lot of people on the gram have joined us. Guys, make sure you comment.
Pulling up on the gram. I love that. Are we live on the gram too?
You know, let me put up this ask me anything in the comments. I'm serious about that.
We're live on the gram too?
We're live on the gram too. It's my first time going live from the gram. I finally figured it out. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and the gram, baby.
I love that, man. We need to figure out how to get. Well, you can't get live on TikTok because of that.
I've been banned on, but it's still TikTok is funny. You can only go live on TikTok. But you know, I mean, I'm tired of TikTok, Brody. Like I said, they banned me for that video I played earlier. Obviously, they don't like me talking about Epstein, but it's just like. I mean, literally, I've been losing 100 followers every single day for the past week. And it's just messing with my mental because I'm gaining almost 100 followers a day. So it's like TikTok is playing.
Try to look at the silver lining. Think of it this way. Maybe they died.
Wait, you think the people? No, but they wouldn't unfollow me.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I never have people. Once somebody's following you in general on social media, They usually don't unfollow you unless something happens. Or like, oh yeah, Sam's a racist. I gotta unfollow him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like something happened. I don't like Sam anymore. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I've always been gaining, so it's been interesting.
It's funny how women talk about like getting unfollowed every time they show a picture with them and their boo. You know, it's like you're looking at a girl's social media for so long, and then when they post a picture of them and the dude they're with, man, they lose huge followings, which I think is crazy and funny at the same time.
Wow. So you're saying the minute they post with a boyfriend, all the guys are out.
All the guys like I don't even have a chance. Like they thought they had a chance, and all of a sudden they're like, man, you know what? Fuck this hoe. They're like mad at her type.
Right. Yeah, it's like Dumb and Dumber. When he's like, "So you're saying it's like 1 in a million, Lloyd," and you're like, "So you're saying there's a chance?" That's what women don't understand about men. They always think there's still a chance as long as you're there, awake, And they're like, there's still a chance here in my
There's still
head.
hope, man. She looked at my story. There's a chance.
Right. Yeah. You can see, she looked at my story when I have people. Do you have people that look at your story where you're like, they must hate me because they never comment? And I know who you guys are, but they're always in the first to check out my story.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if everybody doesn't know this, and I probably shouldn't give this game out, but you can see who's watching your story, right? Whoever checks you out. And it's always the people who just watch you every day and never comment. I'm just convinced they love to hate you. And no worries, because I love to hate people too. I mean, don't we all? Don't we all? Like, don't you ever go check on somebody, Brody? Just be like, I hope this guy's, I hope her following's down, like we're all petty.
I hope they got a flat tire today. Yeah. I hope they had a small inconvenience today.
Yeah. Something, I mean, it is what it is. So I have from my notes, this was about second day into the Diddy trial, everybody. I have the jury let in, and Diddy stares down the jury like, please let me off. And that was the thing. When you see Diddy come into the courtroom, and people thought I was like fanning out, like, oh my God, Sam, because I was like, he looked at me, because Diddy gave me like a heart emoji. Like after one of the first few days, like he was saying hello to everybody. But when he came in, he was not like Diddy, the big rap icon.
The heart emoji upside down is, right?
Huh?
You know what the heart emoji upside down is, right?
No. Oh, is that I want some booty?
It's balls.
Oh, snappy fish. I never knew.
He might have been doing this, or he might have been.
Is it possible I missed it, Brody, and he gave it to me in my dyslexia?
He may have gave you the
minor
balls.
Dyslexia.
You never know.
I hope they don't think these are not gang signs, guys. These are just heart emoji and balls. Yeah. So I don't know. Diddy could have given me the balls emoji. He could have in his head be like, take that. It's opposite day.
There you go.
The judge was saying at this point it would be over by July 4th. And I think what's amazing is the Diddy verdict was brought on July 2nd. I know that because it was my 20th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to my wife, Elizabeth. We're still trying to go on a bit of an anniversary trip, you guys, but money ain't growing on trees. So interesting. July 2nd, they thought it'd be July 4th. Diddy was making eye contact with all the jurors. The statements by the lawyers are not evidence, only witness and documents are evidence. That's what Judge Subramanian said to everybody. So they basically, and then he said the opening statements are an outline of what the attorneys believe the evidence will show. So I think it was the government out first. They said, this is Sean Combs. It was Maureen Comey, who Maureen Comey has since been fired. What do you guys think about that?
Maureen Comey, what did she do?
I don't know. I was expecting people to answer, but I forgot it's just you and I. Maureen Comey, Brody, was fired, right?
What was her role?
Maureen Comey was lead prosecutor in the Diddy trial. Let me show you a picture of her, Brody, just so you'll be familiar with her once you see her.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I wonder, can I show pictures? Like, is this copyright infringement if I show a picture?
Her picture is publicly available on the internet, right?
Okay, yeah. So, do you recognize her?
Yeah, she played Darlene on Roseanne. Isn't that that's not the one?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, so that's Maureen Comey. James Comey, who was going after Trump. Now, she was also going after Epstein, which is interesting, but she was fired, let go. A lot of people believe after this Diddy loss, because usually the government doesn't like to lose cases. Yeah. And so when she lost this one, it was not good. But these were the opening statements. This is Sean Combs. She points at him, an icon, an icon in the music business. But on the side, he ran a criminal enterprise, 20 years of crimes, inner circle of bodyguards who helped to cover it up, S crimes, trafficking. You will hear it all. It starts with one night, he was on the hunt for Cassie, forced her to have S and recorded it. He lost control of Cassie, furious. Cassie, seeing someone, woke up, demanded employee to take him to Cassie's boyfriends. Oh, they broke in. He's talking about Kid Cudi. She's talking about Kid Cudi in the opening statements. They broke in, but no one was home. He found Cassie and beat her brutally, kicked her in the back, flung her like a rag doll, and that wasn't enough. If she didn't do what he said, he would release S videos of her. He said he kept them as souvenirs, and he would threaten her to release. He kidnapped multiple people, 20 years of crime, basically, is what they were saying, these opening statements. Yeah. Carefully guarded reputation, called himself the king, expected everyone to cater to him, and he exploited women, threatened to have Cassie tapes released, yes, bodyguards kidnapped Capricorn Clark, who we now know, and was taken to Kid Cudi's house. He had impossible demands when people couldn't meet him. He threw things at them, forcing women to have S with escorts, inner circle to arrange trips, making women available to him. Let me be very clear, she says. It's not about celebs' sexual preference. It was a criminal who threatened drug violence if these women didn't do it. Cassie and Jane are the two victims. The S had to occur in a strategic way for days at a time. And this was where we learned, Brody, because we all knew this is a freak off, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This was the first time I had heard, which this was interesting, for days and times, wild king nights, hotel nights, and freak offs. So the public had ever heard wild king nights or hotel nights. But
no, that was coined this year. That was coined, it was a new, they're going to have to put that in the freak off's going to be added to Merriam-Webster dictionary.
I think it already has. If not, it's on Wikipedia. But I like wild king nights. It kind of makes me think of Game of Thrones, like just a fire and,
a goblet of like your wine, that type of thing.
Diddler, and I order you to do what I say. I don't know. So particular demands for the freak off: lightings, linens, and lube. I had never heard Astro Lube. Okay, we had heard of the baby oil. Brody and I have an excellent video. 111 Kiss the Clock, everybody.
Yes.
I know. My daughter is staring at me because she needs me to take her to pick up her friend. I will do that in a second. Look at this video, guys. This was genius. Hold on. Oops, hang on. This was, again, Brody and I. We do a lot of sketch comedy together. Brody's a brilliant director. Hold on. Oh, can we play this song, Brody? Is this gonna? I don't know.
I think she's fine. Just back it up a little bit.
I probably can't, No,
I think you just got to back it up a little bit, right?
I mean, you can't. Well, hold on. People know what the song is.
You can't play the song?
No, I don't think so on YouTube. I don't think you can.
But you can because it's transformative. And my skit's on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm not going to, just in case, because we've been doing so well here. But anyway, I know the baby oil. Yeah. Anyway, Diddy's freak offs aren't much different from an adult movie production. You are 100% right. Passport Shogun. Yes. And that's basically what they were saying is Diddy was just directing his girl at the time and a male escort to do what he wanted. And he would sit in the corner and just lay back in the Jack Shack. You know what I mean? What I don't understand is how he could get that many off and keep it going for that long. What do you think, Brody?
I mean, I think that maybe it was one of those, maybe he could have been edging, He could have just been holding it in for a long time.
Okay.
Edging.
What is edging?
Edging is where you get yourself fully masked, but you don't climax. You just hold it in. It's like a semen retention type of thing, and you just hold it in. And
that's hard to do. I don't know what guy can really. I don't know.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah,
but,
right. My wife would love if I could retention. Give you more strength. Oh, thank you. Shogun is saying, it gives you more strength sometimes. That's true. And he had a ton of blue pills. We do know there was a lot of blue pills going on. The hotel was dark. Cassie and Jane, lingerie, high heels, white nails, the French manicure. Did you guys know that French manicure, you had to have that to be allowed into the Wild King night or the freak off?
The dudes too?
No, I don't believe so. They were on Molly, XC, hours and days at a time. Every step Diddy directed, expected women to enjoy themselves. He was in the corner, as she said, smacking the chicken around while he recorded. He recorded everything. That was something we learned later in the trial, that he actually had a little briefcase with like a 3-camera setup, Brody. And you and I know that. I mean, we produced Donnell Rawlings' show. When our next show is
August
6th at the Hollywood Improv. We do as Brody and I. Brody directs. I also produce, shoot. We make it happen on Donnell Rawlings Live podcast. Yes, we have our little 3-camera setup. We don't use it for that, but just to let you know, Diddy had a nice little setup.
Yeah, right. Well, the episodes are still early. So
Exactly. Yeah, they could divulge into that. Now, here's some on the next page. 19 years old. Cassie was 19 years old, 2006. Diddy was 17 years older than Cassie. He had promised her a 10-album deal. She signed it. And as we know, she only got to do 1 album.
Yeah.
So that was something they were trying to show throughout this court case, is that she could have had a bigger career, but Diddy, because of this 10-album record deal, kept her down. But then as the testimony came out, a lot of people were saying that Cassie didn't have the it factor to be a star. She was very talented. She was beautiful, but she just didn't have that it factor. And, that happens to a lot of music. She was lucky to get a 10-album deal, period. Right? Never another album. He wouldn't release it. Cassie fought back at first, but he beat her so bad, and this is where it's sad. He stomped her face, forced her to stay at a hotel so she couldn't leave, because he would have her stay at the hotel if her, had black eyes or if she was too bruised up. I mean, it's pretty disgusting.
And that's not kidnapping, or, that's not like.
I mean, again, they didn't prove it. I think, parts of it were. I mean, where he's like, he would have it 1-star or 2-star. He's like, do not leave this house. Where, because he would beat her so bad that he wouldn't let her leave the house so people couldn't see what he was doing. I mean,
yeah, right.
What do I have? Staff made sure she stayed put. So that was the thing. The bodyguards, D-Rock was one of the guys they mentioned a lot. Uncle Paulie was a name mentioned a lot throughout the case. Again, neither of those guys testified.
Wow.
Freak offs once a week, every week, high for days, S with male escorts. That was the thing.
I imagine it was Freak Off Fridays. I imagine there was like a ring to it.
Yeah, right. It was like Taco Tuesdays. I mean, the crazy part was so sad, is Cassie on the stand would say how this was her job. Like 4 days a week, it could take up at points to have the freak off. Day of recovery or getting ready for the freak off took a day, right? She had to have her nails, makeup,
Yeah, get the baby oils too.
The Brazilian blowout. Yes, she had to get the baby oil ready. And also an early thing we figured out, Brody, and you helped me shoot this. I'll show if people haven't seen real quick, the No Diddy music video, where I coined the phrase, if it makes your blood boil that he spiked the oil, no Diddy, but that didn't happen. Brody shot this for me, directed it. Look at this, baby. This is a classic.
Yeah, we did that, man.
Glenn Bolton made the track.
Oh, good old Glenn.
no city, no titty. Don't go on the yacht, no city, cause your ass kick out, no city. Don't go back for the record contract, no titty. If you wanna step to me, no city. I think he should be free, no city. Don't go. That's Brody's rooftop.
Oh yeah, I got some angles, man.
He didn't. No Diddy, you're on the video. Till Diddy know any other parties in the world. No Diddy, no Diddy, if it makes it look it's fine. No Diddy.
I'm proud of my camera work, man.
Dude, you killed it. I mean, we shot this video, you guys, in a day. We went back to the Pinata district to get some of those shots. But yeah, I mean, look, Brody and I are some of the most talented comedian, producer at Predators. You won't, you know, and I don't mean to brag on us, but nobody else will, so we got to do it. But you're looking at Predators, guys. Well, no, hold on. Wait a minute, Brody.
That's the wrong word in the context.
Editors. That's what they call us in Hollywood, Predators, producer.
You got to really clean that up. A producer editor can be called a predator.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, everything. We do it all. Music videos, podcasts, we comedy, we do it all.
Yeah, I'd rather be an Aliens versus Predator than the other kind, you know.
There you go. I think I'm going to close it out with this just last bit of testimony I had. The escort peed in her mouth and she almost choked. That was, and then in that testimony, Cassie had also said that she told him he wasn't doing it right because allegedly and apparently when you're doing a golden shower, you got to let it trickle, everybody.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That was crazy. The whole thing. I mean, and Diddy, that was a regular thing that he did to her, just to show you how disgusting he was and to point out like Cassie was a total victim, that this was her life at 19 years old. He had groomed her to the point where he could give golden showers at any point and it became normalized to her, where she told an escort that he wasn't doing it right. It's like, it's so crazy, the depths of, and again, this is where we were in the beginning of the trial, opening statements, just hating Diddy and being disgusted by everything he's done. But then as you'll see, as I go through the trial, the government let it go. And that's why Maureen Comey is not with the government today. What do you think, Brody? Anything in closing?
In closing, I think that you gotta really look out for, you know, these sweet deals, you know, because they can really be a lot less sweet than these. That's a message like to any artist in that matter, you know. It's almost why the independent journey is like the journey of safety in a way, because these other methods can really be you know, something you didn't sign up for, essentially.
Yeah. Like I said, don't go back for the record contract. No Diddy. You know, and we've seen this in our business. How many times people tell you to stay in your lane? You know, how many times people say, "Hey, well, if you do this for free, I'll give you credit on it, or I'll you know." How many times do you hear me, "Hey, Sam, if you edit this for me, I promise you, I'll hire you on if the show gets picked up." Well, guess what? Shows don't get picked up. It never does. You know.
Well, I don't know if you saw what Rob. When Diddy was, when everyone thought he was going to be released, we did a little skit. If I show a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, you want to show it real quick?
Yeah. So real quick.
We can end on a.
Oh, I can't use the music, right?
Oh yeah, I know. Just to be safe. It's.
All right, the music's off.
Yeah. Hold it closer.
All right, now the music's off.
That's Brody arresting Rob Gordon, who's also a hilarious comedian, actor. This is Diddy, the Squid Games parody, right? Does it have music there, or can you do it? I don't know. Diddy Games.
Yeah, the Did Games.
The Didla Games.
Yeah. So, you know, he did a whole his number being 69. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And going up, same rooftop that we shot the No Diddy video.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a great, that helipad. Look at that shot.
I
That's
love it.
beautiful.
The views you get from that are just insane.
Yep. I like that little shot out. You went off his back to his back.
Yeah, a little transition real quick.
Yeah. I'm with that.
And I did I did a vertigo shot right there.
Yeah, that's cool how you did that.
Yeah.
Diddy games. Yep. Nice graphics too. Man. Well, Rizzotti, this was great. Hey, we should do this, you know, if you want to come live with me once a week or something, you know,
Yeah, I'm down,
chatting it up. Because I think we can get into talking about just more. I mean, like I said earlier, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan died. R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Really, that was sad. Theo. In a riptide, guys, just real quick to share, a lifeguard told me, if you're ever caught in a riptide, let it take you out. It's only going to take you out about 100 feet. That sounds scary. But what he says is people spend all their energy swimming against the current. And then by the time you're never going to beat it, you get that far out, you have no energy. And that's when you drown.
Yeah. And then another thing too, you know, you can, that's one method. Another thing you can do is swim perpendicular to the riptide. Right. So swim, you know, like parallel to the coastline to get out. You know, if you are a decent swimmer, you just kind of like you got to go to the side as opposed to trying to fight back forward towards the beach. You got to go to the side and then just swim diagonally back towards the beach. I'd say that's the way to also do it. But it's scary stuff, man. And sad.
I've had my kids 2 times when it's happened to me. And luckily I've been able to get back to where I can stand, but I'll be in the ocean. You're standing. All of a sudden you're like, oh, I can't stand. And a current starts, and it's terrifying with kids. You know, it's one thing on your own in a riptide, but when you have a kid who can't stand, that's when it also gets very scary too. So you just got to look out. I mean, you know,
teach our kids about riptides. You know, kind of teach them about riptides, and like, cause I think because there's a fear of them. You know, you think it's going to just keep taking you all the way up to the ocean, but it can't take you that far, and you can usually make it back. But
but your instincts tell you differently. So Ozzy Osbourne. We lost the Prince of Darkness too. Yeah. What I can't believe about that, he literally just did his farewell concert not more than a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
His daughter just posted a video him at the breakfast table, and then he's gone. It's so crazy how, you know, at least he got his farewell concert though, because there's not many
assisted unaliving. Like of yourself?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what I was kind of thinking that, Brody. I think that's what he did do, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Brody, this was great. Thanks for coming live with me.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe and follow Brody the Joker. Follow me. Secret Service Sam is all my socials. And I'm going to be going live next from I did a live from Cassie Ventura's apartment outside of it, like I mentioned earlier. So make sure you go check that out. And also, I will be going live from Kid Cudi's house. One thing about being inside the courtroom in my notes, I got addresses. They dropped addresses to Kid Cudi's house, to Cassie's apartment. And I'm not trying to do this to expose any of this. Kid Cudi, I don't believe, lives there anymore at the house. But that is the house where Capricorn Clark sat outside while she was kidnapped. And they said, why didn't you get out of the car and leave? So I'm going to be going live from there. So if you want to, you know, join me there too, Brody, we can do that.
Cool. Yeah.
It's going to keep going.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Brody, thanks for joining me again. And we will see you guys soon. This is Secret Service Sam, the podcast. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world, Patriots.
Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's not so secret because you're here. Yeah.